Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Roar with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll send the back in motion. Shakes off the defender.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Keeps it himself. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Drives inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Trying to take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Running inside. It's Roach. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did it.
Looking downfield, it's Potter. Out wide left, it's Warren. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Plows his way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Past the 30. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Going to the run, it's Roach. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy...
Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. And the defense got it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. On the move, it's Bryant. Turning it on! The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Navy! Once he got some room, it was over. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
To the air, it's Potter. Got it in the middle, it's Roach. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Roach. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Fresh center downs going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. His receiver's just got to be able to make a play for him.
2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Roach. Defense all over him. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Potter. Left side, it's Agnew. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Right side, it's Agnew. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Roach. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Ran right through the defender. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We reach the break, and Navy holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Gonna run it. It's Roach. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Potter. Under pressure. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Sees some running room. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, ODU. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. Deep in the end zone, it's Hutchinson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great... turn, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. And here comes the Navy offense. Looks as as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moving the pocket, it's Woodson. The screen, and watch out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Looking for room, it's Bryant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Long way to go on second down. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback keeper. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense. But did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Keeps it moving. It's Bryant. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Midshipman. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's got the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Monarchs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Got his man out of the backfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Now on the move. They knock him down right there.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? Looking for a man, it's Woodson. Out wide right, it's Bryant. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, it's Roach. Got the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson on the stop. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second and long here. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And he gets to the line and stops the clock with the spike. But this is still a really long field goal attempt and maybe a decision coming up. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Needs it here on fourth down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
He's got it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He's past the marker. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Oh, pressure's coming. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Harris. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Hits inside, it's Roach. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Navy will go back on the attack. Dropping back, it's Woodson. He's got an open man. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Pulls it. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now second and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. They
give it back to him. fighting off the defender. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. On the option. Way off target there. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Turns up, it's Bryant. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Finds his man on the RPO. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch, it's Roach. There he goes! Touchdown, Old Dominion! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Navy offense, ready to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first. They're working that left side. Runs through a man. He might have space. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. RPO complete. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I tell you what, when the offense doesn't show a threat to throw the ball to certain guys, it makes it a lot easier to defend. I like it when you slip in a little pass to the fullback where he can get some yards after the catch, have a nice positive game for your offense.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Looking for the edge. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Trying to get the corner. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeps it himself. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Using his legs, it's Bryant. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Pulls it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Follows his blocks. It's Roach. He's got enough. At midfield, he's got room. Off to the races to the right. The tag. Touchdown, ODU. They move on top here in the fourth.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. On the option. Now the toss. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. They're all over him. And down he goes.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Right side, it's Hutchinson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Smashes through the tackle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How about that now? A couple of times on this drive, we've seen this offense convert on 4th down. They're getting the big plays when they need them the most.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Moves the pocket. It's Woodson. Pulls it in.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To throw, it's Woodson. Out wide right, it's Bryant. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Let's it fly. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like, this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now.
Kill. 2-14, close. 2-14, ready. Wait. White, 29.
He will not make it to the end zone. The two-point conversion attempt fails, and they are still down by one here deep in the game. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You've got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses was just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.